Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So we have broken through what is a flat bottom triangle, and just get this diagonal in. It probably lines up with stuff higher up as well, but nevertheless, that's kind of the picture that's there. Problem that I've got is I don't really trust it. So, you know, if you look at this move up, we broke through structure. There was structure here that we broke through. Now we are coming back into this zone. Now I'm just going to put this level in here, and you can see all these tails. And if I look to the left, you see where all the rejections were in the past, and I can take this back actually on a weekly, and you're going to see quite a bit of interaction in this area. So I'm going to take this with a bit of pinch of salt at the moment. And in the weekly, the trend is up. However, this could be looking like another leg down. It does look that way. It looks that way on the 8 hour with the break of the triangle. So there's going to be a lot of people trading this short right now and just moving with all the noisy bears at the moment. But in reality, the data is not that bad. So there's a lot of other things that people are trying to manufacture as to why this thing's moving down. But the other scenario that I do have is this could really just be a flag still. So there's your triangle, there's your break of structure. So now you've got a lot of people short. What are the bulls going to do? Are they going to now jump in? Is this the zone they're looking for? Or are they going to let it slide to come and close the gaps rather? Look at the oscillators. Group, well, not getting group, but more importantly, extremely oversold. So I don't like what I see here. This pattern here, target hasn't been reached. So that's there. At 649, and 649 is up there in this area of chaos here. So yeah, crossover moving averages, but a grouping of the oscillators. In my view at the moment, we're still very confused. And if you drop down to the hour, we do have a big up, big down day, and then a big exhaustion bar into the close. This gap here is still open, so this is probably a magnet that we're looking at the moment, this area right here at 34,614. Look at the oscillators. Oscillators group the downside. Nothing really there. I mean, it is down, so we should be going with the trend, right? It's down until it's not. And there is just fine-tune that. That's kind of one level. And that's kind of another level. So if we do get back to 34,694 and you get price action off there, being inside bar, engulfing bars or pin bars, there is an opportunity for a short there. But bear in mind, you're very close to, you're going to get about 60 points out of it, and probably about a 40-50 point gain. So almost a one-to-one trade, not even really worth trading. It's got no real structure to it. Or if it does get up to here, that's a different scenario, because that's a fairly strong area of what was support, which blew through last night. So if we do get a rejection there, that could be something, but it breaks the trend line from the day before, and we've already broken the trend line there. So I'd be very reluctant to be taking this short. If we do get above this area, 34,734, and build a base, then I would argue there is merit for a long. And this one here is going to be an opportunity as well, 34,694. get above, come back, build a base here. That's another area for a long. So I'm very cautious. If I look at all, I've just finished all the indexes now, and if I look at all of them, I'm not so sure I want to put my money in this just yet. There's too much support in the areas that we are in at the moment, so chasing shorts right now is going to be risky. And you should be, I mean, the trend is down, so you should be moving the shorts, but it's very risky. And when it gets risky, I'd rather just sit on the sides and wait for a better structure. So if we start breaking through these levels to the downside, this 34,614, for example, break through properly, come back and reject it, then it's shorts. There's no question about it. Then we're looking for some fairly large moves to the downside. But looking at price action, looking at what's going on, I'm not so sure. I think we are still very confused, and we are just mucking around. This is not a trend at all, to be honest. It's just above and below the moving averages. This section here is where it starts becoming a trend, but I want confirmation of it, and that in itself is going to be an issue. Anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. I think I'm going to be sitting on the sides. We will, if I do see something, I'll shout in the chat, but for now I think it would be foolish to try and pick a direction and jump in. I don't think we have that structure just yet. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.